Hey, law firm owners, are you looking to figure out how successful law firms are approaching and running their consultations? The firms that seem to just be crushing it, to be closing deals at ease, to get new clients in at ease. Their marketing seems to be generating leads at ease. And you look at that and slightly get frustrated, maybe even a little jealous of that situation and wonder, well, how can I do that too? How are they doing that? What's that secret formula? Well, look, in this video, I want to break down to you how those successful law firms are approaching their consultations. And I promise you that the way they approach their consultations is leading to that success that you're seeing, that you're looking to achieve, right? Maybe you're sitting here today watching this video, kind of sick of those feast and famine cycles that you go out, do all of this work to bring in all of these new leads, and then maybe you close a few deals, but now you've got to actually go fulfill on the work. So now you've got to slow marketing down while you fulfill on the work. I like to call those feast and famine cycles. And if you're at the place where you're ready to even those out and you just want a consistent stream of new clients coming in the door, this is the answer. Hey, my name is Michael Patrick Strauch. I'm with the Closing Room. And if you haven't had an opportunity to check us out, you can subscribe to the channel right down below, or you could even click the link down below to schedule a breakthrough call with us so we can learn a little bit more about you and your sales process to identify some of these challenges along with some solutions to kind of work through them. But look, when it comes to approaching a consultation and what these successful law firms are doing, it really comes down to a mindset shift with the consultation. But for starters, what the successful law firms have figured out is most industry sales trainers, most industry sales experts in the legal industry are wrong. And what I mean by that is what you'll often find with other expert sales trainers in the industry is they get you to try to customize your consultations. What do I mean by this? I mean, depending on each prospect and what they say, your consultation is dynamic. You don't really have anything set in stone. You just run a dynamic consultation depending on each prospect in their own unique situation, their own unique story. And indirectly, what industry sales trainers are doing is they're trying to get you to close at 100%, right? We're crafting custom solutions for every new prospect that walks through the door. So we're trying to close 100% of the prospects. Well, here's the problem with that. See, when you try to close 100% of the prospects, some weeks you may close 80%, other weeks you may close 20%, and there's no consistency there. And if there's no consistency in your new client conversion, that means there's no dependability. That means that it all falls on you or whoever's in that sales role to show up and hope that you're able to convert at a good number. But you may be asking yourself, okay, Michael, I'll bite. Sure, maybe that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, that's what I've heard around the industry. People are kind of dynamic, but I thought that works well. But here's the deal. You're probably asking, so what's the catch? What do you do? So here's what the successful law firms have figured out to running a consultation. Rather than trying to capture 100%, we're not trying to do that. What we should be doing is we should install one black box sales system that we pass every new prospect through. You heard me correctly. One sales structure that every prospect from every practice area gets put through. So we're running the same consultation every single time. And what this allows us to do is create consistency in the sales process. See, what we realize is we're not trying to capture 100% of new prospects. What we are trying to do is capture, depending on your practice area, for family law and criminal, between 55 and 65%. For immigration, between 60 and 70%. For bankruptcy, between 65 and 75%. For estate planning and probate, between 75 and 85%. And for personal injury, 95% plus. We're trying to get that range. We understand that we're not going to capture everybody, nor do we want to capture everybody. Not 100% of the prospects that run into a consultation with you are, one, the right fit for your firm, and two, can always work with our firm. So we understand that. We're not going to capture 100%. We're not trying to. What we're trying to do is capture that between, we'll call it 60 and 80% consistently like clockwork. And see, what this does is when you install one set structure that you're running on every single consultation every single time, is it creates that consistency, which creates dependability. And when you can achieve dependability in your law firm, here's the beautiful thing about what a structure does. Maybe you're the one running consultations currently. Well, see, when you install a structure, now you can plug other members of your team into that consultation role, and they can close at between 60 and 80%. And having that dependability means that your firm is generating new clients, whether you are in the office next door, whether you are out to lunch, whether you are rolling over in bed, or whether you're sitting on a beach in Hawaii. Your firm has a sales system in place that allows you to consistently generate new clients. This is what successful law firms have figured out when it comes to running a consultation. We're not taking a dynamic consultation approach to every prospect. We are passing every prospect through the same black box. And in return, we don't have erratic results or inconsistent results in our sales structure. We can always depend on 60 to 80%, depending on where your practice area is. That is the secret to running a consultation in your law firm. Now, sure, there's a lot more that goes into that, but overall, it's a mindset shift. That's what separates those successful law firms from firms that are struggling with inconsistent sales results or inconsistent cash collection. That's the secret that separates them. So look, if you're in that boat and you're like, hey, Michael, this is something I'm interested in. I want to learn a little bit more about how this works. You can go ahead down to the link below and you can schedule a free breakthrough call with us. And we'll sit down, we'll walk through kind of where you're at in your sales process. We'll take a look at your current sales process and we'll see if there's an opportunity to work together. And if there is, perfect. We'll talk about what that next step could look like. And if we're not a good fit, no worries. We want to make sure you get value out of your breakthrough call together, which is why we're going to go a step further. If you book a breakthrough call with us, we're all about respecting each other's time. I want to respect your time just like I want my time respected. So if you get on that breakthrough call and you feel like it's a complete waste of your time, please let me know and we will we will donate $250 to St. Jude's Children's Hospital because we are so confident that you're going to get value in our call together. But if you don't, I want that to go to a good cause. And so we will donate $250 to St. Jude's Children's Hospital if you feel like you don't get value on our breakthrough call together. Hey, I appreciate you watching. I hope this video was helpful. I hope this opened a new light for you, a new door for you, because I promise you, there's opportunity out there. And if you fix your sales, that will dramatically improve every other aspect to your business. Why? Because fixing sales is the one area of your business that when you solve it, you add instant revenue to your business. You also add instant dollars to your bottom line. And I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty exciting. So look, I appreciate you watching. If this video did help you out, I would kindly ask that you drop a like down below. Comment if you've got any questions whatsoever. But otherwise, make sure you take the time, book a breakthrough call if you've got further questions so we can kind of talk about this together and see if there's an opportunity to work together. I appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day.